Luke, you build a lot of cross-platform apps. Can you give us an example of some of the fragmentation challenges that you've run into lately?
Sure. Well, there's a lot of the stuff that I mentioned earlier about kind of high level where the fragmentation happens. But you also encounter weird sort of collision points that you might not think about. So as a very simple example of this, we built a web-based controller for a TV interface. And you could fire up a smartphone, you could have the controller for the TV interface. What we were also doing on the phone was detecting whether or not you had a native app in the web browser, and we would route you over to the native app to that URL. And all of a sudden, these two things just clashed, because you're trying to use the phone to control the TV, but it's trying to fire up the native app where that really doesn't exist, and so on and so forth. And there's a bunch of little things like that that have come up as we've gotten into things that interact with multiple screens, that do native and web together, that you just don't think of. Right. Because these things are colliding in unexpected ways. Today in the US, right, of the people that have a TV and a laptop and a smartphone, something like 86% of them use them simultaneously, and 90% of them use them sequentially. So not only are they sort of moving from one device to the next very fluidly, but they're also using the devices at the same time.